Hey guys, what's going on? Jab here, and in today's video, the Vice President of Apple Pay says, we think it's interesting, cryptocurrency that is, we think it has interesting long-term potential. Guys, stuff like this is exactly what we need in the cryptocurrency space. We need big power players in tech to be bullish on Bitcoin. That's exactly what this is. We'll be diving into this a little bit later. One more thing that's big in the news right now is Binance has just won approval from New York regulators to launch a US dollar-backed stablecoin. Trading pairs with Bitcoin, Binance Coin, and XRP will be going live relatively soon. And also in the technical analysis portion of today's video, guys, Bitcoin has broken bullish just as we expected it would. It's come up here and tested this downtrend of resistance just as we had expected it would. And now, guys, the last thing we were expecting was a bullish breakout and a rally to 14K. Is that about to happen? We're going to be diving into that in today's video. So, guys, I think we've got an interesting one lined up for you today. If you do enjoy today's video, do me a favor and smash that like button down below. If you wouldn't mind dropping a like on the video, it does help out the channel. It does help out with the YouTube algorithm, and I would be very appreciative if you did it. So, guys, without much further ado, let's go ahead and dive right on into it. As we can see here, Bitcoin broke above our downtrend of resistance at 2200 hours Eastern Standard Time and rallied all the way up to the next level of resistance we were looking at, which was this downtrend right here. As you guys may remember from yesterday's video, we were talking about price targets, and in that video, we used a price target like this. And if we use this price target, we should expect that Bitcoin has a little bit more room to run. As we can see, this price target puts Bitcoin up close to around $11,750. And if you guys are long-term subscribers to the channel, or you're in the Cryptocurrency Technical Analysis Academy, then you will know that I'm not necessarily the biggest fan of price targets, although they do tend to have at least some relevance, so I want to show them. But one reason I'm not the biggest fan is because oftentimes other levels of support or resistance will get in the way, and this is a prime example of it, this right here, this downtrend. One thing that's interesting, though, is that this downtrend is very close to the breakout. Bitcoin, in my opinion, has enough power to break through this downtrend of resistance. It's just a matter of whether or not we actually manage to get above it. Guys, check this out. Bitcoin has turned bullish on the MACD. As we can see over here, when Bitcoin was testing the downtrend of resistance at this point, Bitcoin had been bullish for nearly a week. Right now, Bitcoin's only been bullish for 4 days. Bitcoin has a lot more room to run with this bullish cross that we committed back over here on the 2nd of September, and we should be expecting for Bitcoin to rally even higher. This bullish MACD cross I don't think has played out all the way yet. As we can see, when MACD crosses bullish, typically the rally that ensues lasts a lot longer than just 4 days. It wouldn't make a whole lot of sense for us to just fall right now. I feel like there's a lot of bullishness in the market, and I feel like the bulls are wanting to get through this level of resistance. Guys, check out what happened just over here on the 2nd of September. Bitcoin rallied all the way up here to $10,400, ridiculously overbought on the hourly RSI. Guess what it did? Instead of falling down, here's what Bitcoin did. It traded sideways and it rallied again. We were already in overbought territory on the RSI, and Bitcoin had another leg up. I think that's a big sign of strength for Bitcoin. I think there's a lot of those in the market right now. To drive the point home, I'll also bring up Heikin Ashi, guys. Heikin Ashi is looking very bullish right now. We haven't seen a lower wick on Heikin Ashi in 5 days. Also, guys, remember, when you see Heikin Ashi as green plus bullishness on the MACD, that's almost always a sign of a strong rally to come. We haven't even seen one lower wick to indicate that we may be seeing some kind of downtrend coming. We're only seeing bullishness in the market right now. As we can see over here, there were a couple of bottom wickses on the green Heikin Ashi candlesticks that warned of this downtrend. The same thing was true over here with this big, gigantic spinning top formation. We haven't seen anything like that. Bitcoin's looking very good. But guys, it doesn't end there. I almost never use the 2-day chart, but I did just notice something on it that I think you would find interesting. Bitcoin's about to have a bullish cross on the 2-daily chart also. Guess what? That doesn't happen very often. We almost saw a bullish cross on the 2-daily chart over here when Bitcoin was testing this downtrend of resistance. That's right around when the new downtrend started. But I would also point out that Bitcoin looks like it's going to have a little bit stronger of a breakout here, especially considering a new 2-daily candlestick will be opening not too long from now. All in all, guys, even if Bitcoin does have a pullback here, even if it pulls down to like $10,500 all the way down here, I don't care what it does, unless it pulls down to like $10,000, or actually to give you a concrete level of support to give you an idea of what I'm talking about. Unless Bitcoin falls below this level right here, $10,250, which was a low over here, until Bitcoin falls below this and sets a new lower low, I'm bullish on Bitcoin and expecting a breakout. Now, it might not come today. I want to be very clear on that. Just because Bitcoin's up here now, it may not come today, although there's a pretty good chance that it will, in my opinion. It might pull back and we may see Bitcoin do it later, or we may pull back just a little bit and see Bitcoin test resistance and then do it later. Whatever happens, I think Bitcoin's primed for a breakout, whether today, tomorrow, 2 or 3 days from now. Even if it doesn't come right now, I think it's going to. And to put my money where my mouth is, I have a long position open with a entry up here at $11,100. I obviously have not entered the position yet because we haven't broken out just yet. Right now would be a terrible place to enter a long, but after the breakout, my order will catch it here at $11,100. And the reason that's so far above the level of resistance is because there's a lot of uncertainty as to where exactly this level of resistance should be drawn. It can be drawn here, it can be drawn here, wherever. I have it drawn right about here, and just by happenstance, that seems to be exactly where it's supposed to be drawn because that's where Bitcoin topped out just now. Point being, if Bitcoin does break out here, we're looking for a major rally, guys. We're looking for a rally going to at least $11,000 $11,800, which is our price target, and another level of resistance. And guys, honestly, if we break that, we're probably going even higher, all the way up to 14K. If we can have a breakout now, we're probably headed towards 14K within the next 2 to 3 months. Knowing Bitcoin, it'll probably happen faster than that. So guys, I want to hear your take on that. Tell me in the comment section down below, what do you think about that analysis? Do you think Bitcoin is primed for a breakout? And what are your trades like right now? Are you looking to enter a trade a little bit above $11,000 just like I am? Are you shorting the market right now? I want to hear what you guys are up to in the comment section down below. I want Bitcoin to break out. I want all of us to make a lot of money, and I also want you to smash that like button, so make sure you do that. Anyway, guys, moving on. Let's go ahead and dive on into this news over here. Vice President of Apple Pay says, we think it's interesting, cryptocurrency that is. We think it has interesting long-term potential. Today on the market, CNN reports on the Vice President of Apple Pay, which is no small position, Jennifer Bailey, making some interestingly bullish comments about the future of cryptocurrency. In a recent interview, Bailey was more than optimistic about the future of crypto, saying it has long-term potential. In addition, she mentioned that Apple was watching the market and blockchain industry closely. At the end of the day, Apple will more than likely enter this market at some point. If not on the payment processing side, Apple could try to host crypto wallets that come native to their phones to test the waters, to speak. That's something that we've seen Samsung and Android do in the not-so-recent past, are hardware wallets on the phone natively. It would not make any sense for any company to try and create their own currency similar to Libra after Facebook and JP Morgan both have tried and seemingly failed thus far to do so. Guys, I'm not going to spend a whole lot more time on this, but I do find it interesting that someone as high up in the tech industry food chain as the Vice President of Apple Pay is bullish on cryptocurrency. I love seeing all of the exposure that Bitcoin's getting lately, and I want to see more of it. So guys, we'll go ahead and move on now. Binance wins approval from New York regulators to launch a cryptocurrency with Bitcoin, Binance Coin, and XRP trading pairs. Now, this is a cryptocurrency, but it is also a stablecoin. New York regulators have approved the launch of a new cryptocurrency developed by global exchange Binance, a collaborative effort between Binance and digital asset infrastructure developer Paxos. The stablecoin, Binance USD, which is a US dollar-backed stablecoin created by Binance, will be pegged to the US dollar. According to today's announcement, customers will be able to buy BUSD and redeem the stablecoin 1-for-1 for the US dollar on the Paxos platform. And if you guys want to read that announcement, you can go ahead and pause the video and read it here. I'm not going to go through all of it in this video, though. Today's approval of BUSD from the New York State Department of Financial Services, NYDFS. You guys may know that name because Bakkt recently had to get approval from them. Also marks another milestone for Binance, which has rolled out a number of expansive initiatives this year. Blah, 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 blah. CEO Changpeng Zhao says the Binance ecosystem's new native stablecoin paves the way for even more offerings. We hope to unlock more financial services for the greater blockchain ecosystem through the issuance of BUSD, including more use cases and utilities through the power of stable digital assets, which is a very important part of the cryptocurrency economy because, guys, we need some kind of stablecoin that can actually be used universally. We have had Tether for a long time, but I don't know about you, I'm not the most confident in Tether, and I know most people aren't. A company like Binance seems to have a lot more credibility and a lot more trust behind it than Tether does, so perhaps it'd be a good thing for them to be launching this. Maybe this could be a big competitor to Tether. There are a lot of stablecoins out there, but one thing that I've noticed is that the more stablecoins you have, the more currencies you have, the more confusing it gets. Imagine if there were 12 different YouTubes and all the videos you wanted to watch were scattered all over 12 different websites instead of all on one website. How confusing would that be? Guys, it's much easier for certain things to be monopolies. I would much prefer for there to be one stablecoin that is run correctly than 12 different ones coming out from 12 different approaches. With that in mind, Binance is one of the largest exchanges in cryptocurrency. They should be able to push this very hard if that is indeed what they want to do. Guys, the future of Bitcoin could not look brighter. I mean, seriously, the bulls right now are looking pretty strong on the short term. They're looking pretty strong on the long term. Maybe we have a little bit of a correction here over the next few days. But guys, right now, the sky's the limit. Bitcoin is doing very well, and I don't think we're going to see anything hugely catastrophic to happen to Bitcoin anytime soon. I think the future is looking very good for Bitcoin. I think we're going to see Bitcoin probably at or above $20,000 before the end of Q1 next year, maybe before the end of this year. And I think I'm also going to see you guys smash the like button. So tell me in the comment section down below if you did enjoy today's video. And if you did, like I said, go ahead and smash that like button. I do very much appreciate when you guys do that. It does help out with the YouTube algorithm. And also, guys, we are starting a new sale on the Cryptocurrency Technical Analysis Academy. The coupon code will be down below. It is September 2019. If you copy and paste that coupon code at checkout, you get $40 off on the Cryptocurrency Technical Analysis Academy. Right now, there are 34 videos in this course, and over the next month and a half, every single older video in this course is going to be completely revamped. We have a lot of them sitting in storage that we're going to start uploading to the course starting Monday. That's this Monday. And guys, one more announcement I have to make is that at the end of this sale, the price of CT2A is going to be increasing from $199 to $249. So right now, not only are you getting a $40 off coupon, you're actually more like getting $90 off because the course is about to increase in price to $250. So if you guys want to join CT2A and you want to get the best deal possible, I highly recommend you join CT2A within the next week or so. You get access to all current and all future content. You get access to everything that's here now and everything that gets added in the future. We don't do DLC here on CT2A. If you join the Academy, you get access to all current, all future content. Every single update you will have access to. So guys, if you want to learn how to do technical analysis, if you want to learn how to work in these markets, if you want to learn how to be profitable in these markets, most importantly, I would highly recommend checking out CT2A and joining the 850 students we have. If you're still not convinced, join the Discord server down below and talk to some real students. There are hundreds of them in our Discord server. You can ask them what they think. You can get their testimony directly from them. See what they have to say about CT2A. I'm fully confident that they're going to say good things about the course because they always do and because it is a good product. So guys, check out our Discord server linked in the description down below and check out CT2A as linked down below as well. Make sure to use that $40 off coupon code at checkout. But guys, that is pretty much going to do it for today's video. I do want to thank each and every single last one of you for watching as always. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.